So this is a run by ApertureGrillz. It's his new personal best, 9 minutes 59, first sub 10. I'm Kevin DDR and do a little commentary on this run. Kind of talk about what went right, what didn't go right. So, all right, can we see my mouse cursor? Yes. Yes, we can. Okay, good. All right, let's get started.
They broke whatever Streamlabs uses.
So, right off the bat, you're going to notice... Okay, I'm just going to kill that audio because it's really annoying. He's going to try and stack up as high as possible. You know, as you obviously do to save time on line clears in low gravity. I'm trying to see if there's any moves that I don't like. That was too early to clear. He shouldn't have cleared there, in my opinion. Now, that was unfortunate. Let's see what could have happened there. How long is my step backwards? Oh, it's about 10 seconds. Okay. So, the situation was this. Okay, well, really the correct move here is to dash to the wall, tap once back, and rotate counterclockwise to drop the piece right here, which he did not do. I think he hesitated. I think he thought he might put it there, and actually that wouldn't have been a bad placement with the eye coming here, but because it would have only created one hole high up the stack, which he could later skim down, but instead he hesitated and then didn't do the right thing anyway, so. And then there, that was actually, that was pretty good, not gonna lie. You see that, that was pretty slick. At that point, I don't know what I would have done. Honestly, because any other situation would have torpedoed the stack in some way. Or if I'd cleared with that, you know, I'd still have to take this L piece and throw it in there, which would require the same thing. So he very skillfully does a quick tap and then lets it fall down slowly. Didn't really lose too much time there. So overall, I'd say that was pretty good. Okay, here. That's kind of a... no. That... I don't know. The placement. Let's see. Well, you know, he hadn't had... I mean, if that's an S, he hadn't had a Z in a long time. Maybe the right move was to place it in the center and then hope for a Z coming down here. That actually... That probably would have been the best move, honestly. Instead, he created that, which means he needs another eye, and then he's going to have a crazy castle thing going on here. So, that still would have been a bad move, I think. Let's see. That was good. That was a good skim there. This is good. Okay, yep. I'm just gonna try and clear down. Now, that was a... In theory, if he hadn't just had an eyepiece, that would have been a good move. Because you could see here, he just got the eyepiece, right? So we're one piece back. The eye is still in history. Now, here... Okay, so see, that was a good placement with the S. The problem... Yeah, okay, so the S was a good placement. The problem is that here, he was banking on stacking up and then clearing down with what I assume would have been I, which he wasn't going to get, likely. So I would have just skimmed the double, because you're high enough and it opens up the playfield, and then you're not kind of panicking so much. So he didn't do that, and now this is going to... I mean, he got lucky there in the end, so it worked out, but... I probably would not have done that. Setting up the too wide at the top a little bit. And yeah, just clear down there at the level stop. So. Okay. He's got this nice too wide so he can clear pretty much anything he wants. A very nice stable situation. Still good. I'd try and set up the too wide again, which I think he does. I don't know. Oh, see, that's dangerously low. He probably lost a couple seconds, but overall, I mean, you know, I think it's not bad. Again, still pretty solid to this point. Maybe not playing quite as high as he should, but I still think it's good. Yeah, get that eye there. And now we're in good shape to clear triples. Is he going to skim? Yeah, he's going to skim. That's not a bad move, honestly. I would have used one of those probably to take a triple. And then clear. Oh, well, that's a tough one. Because if he cleared the double there, he was going to have to clear up a single later. I think either of those moves was fine. Either way, he's high up, and it's level 200, so you can't complain. So, of course, you know, at the speed curve reset. That's... Let's see. Was there anything better he could have done there? I'm not actually sure there was. Oh, no, totally was. What am I talking about? Okay, so here I would have not taken the clear because that's getting you really low in low gravity, which you do not want. So let's try that again. Yeah, see, I would have put it there probably. Or even over to the left, actually. It's not a bad situation here. See if he can... Oh, Okay. I was going to say I don't know if I agree with it, but he skimmed it into a triple, so that's actually a good move. Definitely not a bad move, just kind of a little unusual maybe. Again, trying to skim doubles and triples. Doing a good job. Doing a good job at not clearing singles anyway. So, maybe a little low down at this point, but... no, that's good. I was going to say I might have just skimmed with the eyepiece, but... Alright. Level stop. Okay, yeah. I mean, he could have cleared it one piece earlier, but that would have destabilized his stack pretty badly, so... Better to lose the second than to lose, 10 seconds because you messed up your stack. So... Alright. Let's see where we're going here. This is all pretty textbook. I wouldn't have done that because I think what I would have done at... Yeah, right here. Okay, so he sends it down right. Now here I would have skimmed... that's actually... No. I would not skim the triple. Because he did skim the triple. And I would not have done it. The reason why is pretty... Well, I don't want to say simple, but... Okay, so here... Let's take a look at this situation. This is a classic TGM situation. So you might think... and even great players like, ApertureGrillz will do this. I mean, I'll do it too. You might think, ooh, a triple, and clear it. Now, the problem is, here he's also left a L-shaped hole. So, he's getting the L and clearing this. Now, let's see what works. I mean, a S would work. Yeah, an S would work here. An I would work. An O would be sketchy. But I don't like it, because if you really want a good stack, you'd really want that L to go here. And then, you've got a flat 4 wide here for a lot of pieces. You've got a spot for an S here, or a T. I would say you have better stack stability not skimming. And in theory, you have the possibility to clear a Tetris. So I know he was playing it pretty conservatively, but nonetheless, I wouldn't have done that. See, I mean, he didn't do anything wrong. It's just he ended up having to skim twice there. Or clear singles. Not really skim. Just two unfortunate misdrops back to back. Not a whole lot to be done there. I mean, he obviously knew those were not where he wanted the piece to go. Okay. Oh, he got a triple out of that. I take it back. It was not a bad move. Not what I would have thought of. I would have laid his flat. Yeah, he did. Okay, good. That was a good skim there. Yeah, I just had to take that for the level stop. This is just dicey. I mean, there's not a whole lot you can do. He's handling the overhangs exactly right, in my opinion. Gets a triple there. Very nice. And when you're in a situation like that, it's all about minimize. Yeah, like again here. I might have skimmed the double, actually. I probably would have skimmed the double, but that's a good move, too, because then you've got a J and probably a L coming up eventually, you know, and you've got room over here to throw shit down, so... Yeah, but it just didn't quite work out right. But still, I don't think he really lost any time. Yeah, okay, it worked out well. Ballsy, ballsy. Yeah, that ended up working out okay. Little sketchy, though. But, let's see. Nice twist there, nice twist. Ooh, shit. Wow, that was really good. Shouldn't sound so surprised, but that was an interesting move. It's one of those moves I would have thought of, but probably not pulled off. So let's go back and watch that in slow-mo. Not actually in slow-mo, but I'm going to pause a lot. Okay, so this is a move that takes some skill here. The naive approach would be to either throw it to the left or throw it, I don't know, down the middle here. So you've got like this kind of clear and clear a single. So what he did, let's see how he did it. I actually don't know what his movement was. Did he tap? Okay, so he did tap twice. So that was, there is a way you could do a simultaneous input there, a synchro, but I wouldn't try. So he did what the safe approach was, because, you know, you have a lot of time, so... in your line clear delay. Not line clear delay, your lock delay. So here, the placement is let the piece fall, tap once so it'll fall, you know, yay. Tap once so that the left edge is here. Tap a second time so that the piece is here, and then hold right. So it's like tap once, tap again, and keep holding right. And then once the auto shift is charged, rotate it into place, which is what he does here. Boom, boom. That's a great move. Because now he could maybe get a Tetris, and he doesn't have the risk of being Fundoshi'd, because if a T comes up, it's going to land on here, and he can move it to the left. So, really, really good move there. I wouldn't have thought of that, probably. Or, like I said, I would have thought of it and messed it up, so... It's very easy to get stuck in a bounce-back situation there. Alright, back to the video. So then, he's got this. He probably can just throw it over to the wall. I don't know if that's what he does. But the gravity is pretty high here, so that might actually not work. So the safest move is to hold A so the piece comes out, spawned, you know, counterclockwise rotated. And then rotate again, slide the piece all the way to the wall, and counterclockwise rotate a third time. So let's see here. Yep, okay. So he actually rotates it twice, really fast. He does an AC rotate, which is extremely good. But either way, I mean, even if he'd only rotated it once and then rotated it again, it would have been the same deal. Slides it to the wall and rotates it in, and then drops the eye for a double. That was very slick. That's making the best of a bad situation. And then level stop here, and there it is at 5:11. Okay, so not a great time, but not a bad time. You know, both absolutely and relatively. You know, I knew that he had a chance at a record here, but you know, he would need to have a relatively fast second half. Faster than some second halves I have. So, even on a good game. So, luckily the stack is, or maybe not so luckily, but the stack is in a good shape here. Nice little overhang there. Good placement there with some tapping. Nice. Okay, so again, another really good, I don't know what you want to call it. So here, he's got to rotate the piece once to get it counterclockwise rotated. Then before he moves it, rotate it again counterclockwise, or rotate it, you know, clockwise twice, either way. So that it's, you know, upside down, slide it across the gap, and then rotate it back into the corner, which you're going to see him do right there. That's a move that I think a lot of like intermediate players don't know how to do, or if they know how to do it, they just either don't spot it or don't have the accuracy at performing it. But ApertureGrillz is no slouch, and I knew he could do it. He's been doing them a little more lately, I feel, so it's good stuff. Okay, good overhang choice there. Now this is fuck. I don't know what I would do here. Honestly, I'd probably let it drop and then see what the next piece was and then decide from there, which is bad. But okay, so he throws it to the right, which is not a bad move. I mean, you could set up an overhang, but who knows if you're going to fill it. And then, again, another spicy little move there. Let's go back. Okay, here, now this is another situation where, a weaker player might get the block stuck, or they might think, oh, I got to throw it to the right. You've got this overhang here to fill. So the way he does it is he's going to pre-rotate the piece with B, so it spawns, like yay. Yeah, like that, or is it like that? One of the two, whatever. Either way, it's too wide on the bottom, so it's not going to get caught. Then he's going to rotate it again, slide it over left, because... Yeah. So, I mean, he's got to be careful about this, because if it's, rotated clockwise once, and he slides it to the wall, it's going to get stuck. So in order to fill the hole, he has to rotate it, rotate again, move it over, and then rotate a third time. And then rotate a fourth time into the twist. So you'll see rotate. Wow, so he tapped twice, rotated. Okay, that was good. That was good, good execution there. Very fast execution. Almost too fast for me to even see what's going on. Okay, just some more... kind of normal play. He's not putting himself in awkward situations, but just kind of not really. Ooh, that sucks. I mean, I'm not convinced there's anything he could have done there. Let's see again. He just keeps stacking up, which he kind of has to do if he wants a fast time. And there he knows the next piece would kill him, so he just has to throw it to the left for safety. And it ends up working out okay. Alright, get something in there, and then hopefully get a T. Hopefully. Yeah, okay. And then, yeah, double. Ooh, spicy. Okay, so that was actually interesting. It didn't work out, but I think he made the right play... I don't know. I don't know if I would have done it, but I think he made the right play. So here you can see he could have just cleared down the left, but what he does actually instead, I might have set up that overhang right here. What he does is he sets one up further over to the right, but the problem is this isn't really going to do shit in 20G because now, maybe. I don't know what I would do here, actually, because if he sets that up, there's no way to get a piece over there to fill that stuff without already having a L block here. So, or throwing this Z, like, right here, which is still, you're going to have to do a crazy triple rotate. He does a triple rotate over there, but it's doesn't really do anything, so kind of unfortunate. Just taking the safe move there and then clearing at the level stop, of course. Okay, my computer's just shitting the bed. Okay. Okay, the stream is still up. Alright, we're good, we're good. Sorry about that. OVS has, or not OVS, VLC took a dump. Anyway, back at it. Okay. Either way, I have a local recording, so you may have to wait till the local recording. Okay, very good play here. Ah, that's a tough situation. There wasn't anything better he could have done. It's just kind of tricky. Yeah, skim a double there. He tried to avoid skimming a single, but there was no way. Unfortunate again. Okay, that was a good move. Many people may not know how that works. Let's see here. Okay. I'm just going to assume it's good and just keep going either way. All right. So here. Okay, this move is like next level. So in order to get this piece in this hole, what you have to do, short of like rotating it twice and then tapping it into place, is you just dash it to the wall, tap back once. So you like, okay, the piece comes out. You have to IRS it, I think. Let's go back. This is, wow, this is actually a super advanced move. I mean, you know, for players like Aperture, it's no big deal, but for a lot of people, it would be. So here we go. Okay, let's consider all of the things he has to do in this placement. So first of all, he has to pre-rotate the piece, or else it's gonna get stuck. So he's gonna pre-rotate it counterclockwise, and then my guess is just hold right, you know, to charge the auto shift to the right, and then just, he's probably gonna, yeah, pre-rotate counterclockwise, and then use C to rotate again, so it's rotated into the wall upside down 180. Then he's gonna hold left as soon as it hits the wall, and then wait till DAS has charged, and then rotate counterclockwise, so he does a synchro up into the hole. So like, boop. So yeah, I mean that's a pretty, you know, execution-wise, there's actually quite a bit of leeway, but that's a move that a lot of people wouldn't see. You know, but a good player like ApertureGrillz, of course, he's gonna, you know, he's gonna spot it immediately. So, and then just try and, I mean, there's nothing you could do. He had to clear a single there. Ooh, setting up an overhang there. That, I don't know. Yeah, it worked out. Okay, nice. He's got his stack on the wrong side, which, it's fine. Yeah, he cleared it down anyway, so who cares? Okay, nice. Clearing some singles here. Okay, good. That, I don't know if he set that up consciously. Let's see. Okay, that was really important. If he had placed that piece one to the left, he would have been, like, capital F fucked. For a variety of reasons. One being that he wouldn't be able to get the eye over into that hole. So he has to leave a 3x2 here, which he did by leaving that piece there. And that's going to work out beautifully right here, actually, so he can clear it. So some good stuff. It's just, okay, good. It solved itself, kind of. Yeah, and he was hoping for that O to come there. Yeah, skimmed a double there. Nice. Level stop. Yeah, he really needed to push it to get a record at this point, because his record was 10:01, and of course he wanted the sub 10. So here it's pretty much just balls to the wall. I tried to remind him to down stack, but you know, you can only do what the game lets you do pretty much. Okay, good play. Oh, no. That's... I wouldn't have done that. I mean, it... At the time, you know, you can get caught up. You can not know exactly what level you're at. But 942, my plan right now is to get the fuck down to the bottom. So I would have not done that. I would have just cleared, and then I would have, I would have cleared here. I would have thrown the J 180 into there. You know, just try and skim a little more down. Hopefully get down to the bottom. But I don't know if that would have worked out better than what ended up happening for him, so... But, you know, what ends up working and what's a good move are debatable. So, actually, it worked out just fine for him. Because he ended up getting that anyway. Except he kind of didn't. No, he did. I don't know. That's a tough situation. I'm not sure there was a real better play, so to speak. Oh, those singles. Oh, man. Is he going to make it? Yes, he's going to make it. And it's a 9:59. Very good run, very good run. His first sub 10, you know. Of course, the credit roll doesn't matter, so. Yeah, I mean, I'd say that was a good run. You know, obviously it's a good run. Any sub 10 is, you know, it's a fucking good run. But, you know, recently having played with ApertureGrillz, you know, we've been playing a lot of doubles. And of course, you know, you do some interesting stuff in doubles. And just seeing him play, I knew he could get a much faster time than, you know, his record in TGM1. And he was getting frustrated because I think he knew it too. You know, I felt like he was on the verge of a breakthrough. I even said it right before his run. And, yeah, he pulled it off. So, you know, I look forward to seeing what he's going to do in the future. If he's going to do anything in the future. But, you know, I want to see him get a better time, even better than that. I know he can do like a 950. Without even improving, he can do a 950. So, anyway, there you have it. Great run by ApertureGrillz. And hope you enjoy the commentary.